Talk 1080. Okay, the donuts are here from Luke's Donuts in Avon, which means, of course, that Alden Davis must be here as well. Oh, yeah, it's time for school. It's your career coach. What do you have?
Well, man, if you're tired of waiting for your new job to find you, if you're feeling insecure in your current job, if you're stuck in creating a new future, then join us after Weather and Sports as we explore what it takes to be your own Possibility Incubator. I've met several people these last few weeks who are struggling with taking a blank sheet of paper and creating possibilities for generating personal revenue beyond looking for a job. So get over to myvaluetree.com right now and get today's handout right above the WTIC logo and get ready for our Saturday morning coaching session.
All right, 7:15. WTIC. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Alden Davis with our coaching lesson for today.
Yeah, good morning, Saturday morning, and it's time for our coaching session on how to thrive in uncertain times by unleashing your star power.
Yeah.
Now, picture a 5-point star where each point helps you remember what you must do to be successful. You can print off a copy over at myvaluetree.com right above the WTIC logo. Today, Ray, we start a multi-part session focused on the A of abilities and how you can think about combining them to create the most personal value. The need for new possibilities is thrust upon us through unanticipated change. And if you have a personal possibility incubator, you will succeed. Well, let's lay the foundation. My premise is narrow skill sets represent higher personal risk in contracting business environments. We can trace the roots of this statement back to the early days of industrialization and the work of Frederick Taylor. Taylor, taught us that work could be broken into discrete tasks. The tasks could be optimized and people could easily be applied to work efficiently. So work was broken down into small bite-sized pieces. I believe this type of specialization is a luxury of high product demand. But when volume drops, that means I need fewer people, and the ones I can keep working must do a broader range of tasks. So over my career, I've developed an expertise in the design and analysis of work. So when I moved to Connecticut, my work involved leading an effort to redesign work, and using a joint labor management process, we were able to go from 800 job codes to 120. Well, now seniority was honored, and people were prepared for the coming reality of the business. Broader skills offer more security in a contracting business environment. Think about it, Ray. When you first started broadcasting at 13, you were the engineer, the technician, the scriptwriter, the broadcaster, the marketer, the janitor, and the boss. You had to do it all, but over time, you became more specialized and focused on one aspect of the business. If work has been optimized, then the work is the work. The number of tasks must be performed to deliver the product. If your business started to contract and staff had to be reduced, people would be expected to pick up a broader range of tasks. Yeah. Okay, here's a different example. I have an aerospace background. To do a medium overhaul of a jet engine, it takes approximately 1,500 hours. If I only had to deliver one engine every 9 months, I could have one super mechanic do the whole thing. As the volume goes up, I would have to add more mechanics. But task scope gets reduced and people specialize. But as volume drops, I need to go back to the super mechanic. Staffing work is like a big accordion. More volume, people specialize in fewer tasks. Less volume, people must be capable in more tasks. And these people, when you can find them, are very capable and worth their weight in gold. So we are in an economy of contracting volumes. And as your coach, I'm encouraging you to be open to learning a broader range of tasks to flow the work on a daily basis. Look at today's handout for a concrete example of this concept. A secretary who recently got laid off told me, "I'm tired of waiting around the house. There just isn't any work for me, especially at my age." Well, let's go to our Possibility Incubator and see if we can create new options, since the market does not have the luxury of hiring a secretary. What I'm showing is a progression of work, and in today's reality, we must move up the work food chain to thrive. So in a law firm, secretarial is a subset of document control, which is a subset of data flow management, which is a subset of filing submissions and compliance, which is a subset of administrative project management. Well, if my workforce is contracting, I must have the administrative project manager who's capable of handling all the tasks like my super engine mechanic. I heard a man say, "I did the work and got retrained. Where's my job?" Well, the problem is he went from one narrowly defined specialized skill and learned a new narrowly defined specialized skill. In this market, specialized skills are harder to sell. So, Coach, how do I train for the future? Well, over the next few weeks, we will explore various strategies. But for today, this is about learning one up and one down from your current work. Walk the flow and see where your work comes from and where it goes. Learn the inputs and outputs of your task. It's not about going deep. It's about going broad. It's about being proficient in a range of tasks and being able to handle a complete portion of work. It's just as a postal supervisor recently said to me, we've laid off so many people. Those of us left have picked up the work of everyone else. Well, we are in the midst of a redefinition of work in the country and a rebundling of tasks. You are most prepared for the future when you are capable and willing to perform a broader portion of work. Remember, narrow skill sets are higher risk in a contracting environment. Get busy and get broader. I'm Coach Davis.
Makes sense to me. The Renaissance man.
It is.
There you go.
And it's a great graphic.
It
shows
is. Go
the
pick
concept.
it up. Yeah, myvaluetree.com. It's 7:29. I want to do a quick weather with Sammy. Let's go ahead and hit that there.
Weather.